he's coming to this game against Nebraska. Literally the slimmest of margins. We dropped a bit. This guy, he's like really fast, right? 90 speed, 90 acceleration. Not really fast, but I mean, that is, for this game, that's fast. Because I haven't seen like this super fast receivers like they used to have last year. But you never know. It might be, they might have lowered the speed tier a bit. Who knows? Still in the recruiting battle with Oregon for him. Not much else I can do, but here we are. Why are you playing, Clarence? Like, you have no other offers. All right, we jumped up over Notre Dame for him. Love to see that. He's coming this week, right? No, he came the other week, so just really hoping a lot of these players would have committed already. Coach Prestige. That's 4 already? Dang. All right. What's your other? Is it really playing time? Oh, it makes sense that those were your other schools. Jesus, Ohio State has such a huge lead on us. What a pro potential. That will hopefully skyrocket with some players potentially going pro this year. He's still not in top 5. 6-3. Excuse me, 6-4 Nebraska, 3-4 in conference. I did say I was gonna check what the Mountain West has been doing. Notre Dame only 5-5 this year. 99 offense, 99 defense, and 99 overall, and they're 5-5. That's funny. And the Huskies are 1-10. Not really a conference, but Mountain West. Ooh, Stanford finally getting it together. 8-2, 7-1 in conference play. Next best, you got UTEP and Nevada, both 6-4 and 4-2 in conference play. But better record is Northern Illinois, 7-4, but they lost 3 games. San Jose State, 1-9, and they're over top 3-8. New Mexico, because San Jose State probably beat New Mexico, which is sad. Pac-12, wow. San Diego State is 5-5, 4-1 in conference play. But overall, this is not a good conference. Best team is 6-4, and they're 3-2 in their conference. Why does it say they're number 1? It said we were number 1. What? Did we drop? We dropped the 3. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. Because we had a game off, or a week off. Okay. Vanderbilt 7-3, but 4-2 in conference play. Louisiana Monroe and Appalachian State are both 5-0 in conference play. Who was the other team I added to here? Oh, West Virginia. They're 7-3, 4-1. ACC. I didn't add anybody to the ACC, I don't think, but I'm removing Virginia and Wake Forest because they are terrible. I don't know who, as of right now, I'll replace them with, or I'll just flat remove them. Illinois is getting removed. Probably Rutgers too. I really dropped the 3 because I had a week off. That is crazy.
Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
74 degrees in Honolulu. They
Rainbow
go first.
Warriors will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will go to work first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-the-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? Which style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Give to the running back.
Oh my God.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Huskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
He didn't drop that.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Nebraska look like they got some players on their roster.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch.
There ain't no way you catch the ball and you get upended right there. You dropping it.
Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's.
Wow,
it's
Virginia
about the Jimmys and the
blew
Joes.
out.
And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Touchdown, Nebraska! Nice catch and good.
He's a pocket passer, but yet I'm pretty sure he's like
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays. And
Clemson lost.
They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Hawaii's offense This running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get
Auburn loss.
Back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got the 1st down himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. In the pass.
This defense,
and then my best blocker
so they've
gets
got guys up front that are
injured.
athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Working that left side now.
Touchdown. That's not.
Nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire.
Got it.
Touchdown, Warriors! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Their receivers just are not dropping the ball.
Get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end.
Jesus.
At the 45 on its way. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games.
Throws toward the end zone.
Thank you.
Through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Just barely
And
made
he
that.
throws that
It's
thing
fine.
just inside the left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking to scramble.
Are you serious?
Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line.
Joe.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Incomplete.
I thought he
threw that one
picked
up for
it
grabs
off.
and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got his man on the right. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side.
I love how anytime I get the ball and I throw it to a player, run it, whatever the case may be, they'll hit my players multiple times. But then when it's time for them, their players aren't hit multiple times. My players will just stop and watch. Stop and watch it. Just watch the tackle happen rather than trying to stop them from moving forward. Ridiculous.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one, he gets a hand on it. He picks it up.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Oh, he makes a catch. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quickly complete. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under.
I swear I be getting above the line of scrimmage. I get ahead of the line of scrimmage, and it's like, oh, you lost
Defense in
one.
Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra
thought he
on
was
that return, but what
coming
a
in
play
or
by
dropping
this
back.
defense to
I
get the football.
didn't think he was going to stand right
The
there.
offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gets it to him on the screen.
Can somebody get to him?
Stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Somebody.
Lofts one high and deep.
Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
It's not the way I wanted to go, but the way he caught the ball, I didn't have a freaking choice.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on
Probably
first
should have
down.
just
Second
ran
down
it.
coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the
Are you
change for this offense.
I love how when I go to tackle somebody, they tackle them ahead and they tackle me backwards.
Did not pay off. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Huskers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That touchdown grab the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got his man quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Slithers into space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds the tight end.
Can you not?
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep.
Touchdown.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Nebraska They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a feed.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half.
Oh my freaking God.
He's at the 30. Past the
Are you
10.
serious
And
right
he
now?
just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll try the left side. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 40. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
Oh my God, I made that.
Every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner.
Okay.
Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. That's going to wrap up the
huge.
first half here. And now we
Huge.
join Kevin with the halftime update.
And we give all that. That's
The
huge.
Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the quick game. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. They just keep firing. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stats, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off.
Like, my players don't react to players getting off of blocks. It's ridiculous.
After the loss on the last play. He makes the grab. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute.
Touchdown.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Sparks. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read.
Thank you.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Huskers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep.
Of course.
And he's got it
freaking
inside the
course.
25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Of freaking course.
The run from the shotgun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Man, what a game this guy's been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Are you serious? That's such
They take
BS.
the lead with the 6. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure.
The jump. Oh my God.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the left. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Oh my
Recovered by the
God.
defense,
I
and
hate it
he's
here.
off. He managed a few yards
Oh my
on that
God, and
return,
then he
but the
gets
bigger
injured.
play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up
every time. And they don't fumble. Ever. Or at least when they do, I don't pick it up.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Husker. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost.
And then they
yardage.
keep...
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They thought they had that screen set up, but there was a giant heel off one deep down the left side.
Thank you.
He's got it on the outside. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now I need to stop.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And the
He
defense
still somehow tackled him forward.
at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Somebody get there. Get there. I'll take it.
And the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Makes the catch. Turning it on. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The
His
Cornhuskers
game,
with the 1st and
man.
10. Use the play fake. Now a throw. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him.
Thank you. Right into
That is a
him.
big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking left.
Thank you.
They really could have used that catch there.
Oh,
Physical
my
pass
God.
defense, it brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake.
No. Okay.
Grabs it up the 25-inch stride.
God, I thought he overthrew him.
Productive play on this drive. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. And the Heat gets there. And
No
they get him
freaking
down
way.
at the
He
14-yard
fell.
line.
He fell.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. It's caught.
Touchdown, touchdown. He got in. That's in.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive.
Touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
I don't know if that was a bust offensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Oh my God.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He didn't get it.
A yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the stick.
Let's go, defense.
Not get there. A 4th down stop.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the 2nd half when things are getting tight.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hawaii. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
He picked it. He picked it. He picked it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, Secor with the clutch play.
Now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop
Touchdown.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quick release on the RPO. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program. He's going to throw deep right side.
He dropped
he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass.
He didn't get that
And
heat.
with the completion out to the side, they'll pick up a couple. The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Quincy is out.
Wide open downfield.
That's
Stops
BS.
momentarily for
No,
the first
I think
down.
I was
They'll
going to
hurry
make
to
you
the
drop
line.
it. That's BS.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
He
A
really just
sensational
bumped
grab down the field there as they
Wow.
try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Quickly complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go.
Looking to fire.
Get to him. And he fumbled. He actually fumbled it. It's fine. We couldn't get it. It's
The ball
fine.
security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky
so
after that
far
fumble that the offense jumped on.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Takes the knee, and they will remain perfect. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today.
Oh,
We thought it would be a
God.
high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly at will. Throwing the ball,
Wild.
running the ball. But, David, I feel like
Jordan,
if you're a fan of
450 yards,
defense, maybe this is what's
75% completion percentage,
Add more
and
defense
5
options. He
touchdowns.
didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get
That was
one.
the
Actually,
big one
just
right
one
there
stop.
to,
This many points was being
Trucks.
scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was a QB battle. Who ended with the most yards? 450. He ended with 519. Oof. But 95 yards for Crane. 11 for Jordan. Receiving 8 receptions, 160 for Board, 7 receptions, 109 from Trucks. They both had touchdowns. 3 receptions, 114 from Freeman. He had a touchdown. I think I said they had receptions. They had touchdowns. Keene had a touchdown as well. We allowed 7 freaking sacks. Jesus. And then Quincy ended with 2 sacks. Big pick by Sakura, which was able to help us put the game away. Oh my God, that was wild. That was was a wild game. But we are heading into the next week, and number 1 and number 2 lost, so we should be back to number 1 in the nation. Got a commitment from that wide receiver. Got another one, the other wide receiver, and got another right guard. Got the 5-star. Let's go. Tyler Webster from Union, Kentucky. I got locked out by some players, or they just came. Oh, man. The freaking center went to Notre Dame. That's unfortunate. But, hey, Sakura got FBS Offensive Player of the Week. Independent FBS Offensive Player of the Week. Board got defense. Sakura got Defensive Player of the Week. Board got Offensive Player of the Week. Jesus, I'm just all over the place. Texas is ranked 12th in the nation, and we're back to number 1, as it should have stayed before. Knew I was losing him to Ohio State. It's fine. Lost him to Ole Miss, and sad I lost him to frickin' Notre Dame. Man. Nope, we're still in 5th for recruiting class, but top 5 recruiting class is still really freaking good. That wide receiver comes in as the 12th ranked player. Oh, wait, no. Excuse me. The wide receiver is already there. The edge rusher, he comes in as the 18th ranked player in the nation. This wide receiver, number 1 ranked player in Hawaii, is ranked 78th. And finally got him to commit. He commits. Jesus. Alright, I am going to call it at this video. Thank you, everybody that has been watching, supporting. It's been a wild ride. We are ranked number 1 in the nation. We just had a emotional roller coaster against Nebraska. We're the number 1 seed in the college football playoffs. I clicked on the same thing again. Jesus Christ. We're the number 1 seed in the college football playoffs currently. Have us playing the winner between Clemson and Louisville. BYU, new one here. Middle Tennessee State is in there. Heisman watch. Skaggs definitely is not there anymore because he is just not played. And then this wide receiver from Georgia State is there. What was he? 2-star in, okay, whatever. I hate it here. Anyways, real quick, we're gonna look at stats. I got some time. 17 touchdowns, 5 picks though. Just have to clean that up, but he is playing extremely well. 1,885 yards. It's just that freaking wear and tear. It's catching up to him now too. His throw on the run is lowered. Oh my god. Anyways, Crane. He keeps getting into the game, and I keep trying to take him out, and he just keeps going back in. Because Swift is 2nd on the depth chart, but whatever. I might have to manually take him out. Connor Freeman with 999 yards. Board with 914 yards. Trucks with 900 yards. I could have 3 players with over 1,000 yards receiving, which I've never had. I've had 2, but never 3. That'd be crazy. Yeah, the 3 of them went off last game. They went off. Helped me a lot. Defense, 27 sacks. Keene has added 15, and Andrus has added 13. Secor with 3 picks. Shoemaker with 4. What are we looking at with him and where he is? at on the what am I looking for? That's okay, that's Braden. Right, we're just gonna look at it this way, look at career stats. Sucks that Skaggs can't end his career the way I'd like, but 96, 4 sacks away from 100, which is wild. Just freaking wild. Last thing. Oh, I have max transfer at 20. I got close to that one time. But the sliders for this are all over the place. They're at 50. At the end of this year, I'm going to up it to at least 75 because, and that's 75 for everything because this is just ridiculous. 50 is not enough. So we're going to up it to 75. But thank you for everybody that has been watching. I appreciate it so much. It's been a wild season. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
We gon' always win. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is a threat. You know that I promise to bring the team commas. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em